Welcome back to Smiles Per Mile. My name is Josh. This is my YouTube channel dedicated to everything Dune Buggy. There's a lot going on. Number one, the NORRA Baja 1000 is happening right now in Mexico. And Meyers Manx is the main sponsor. They are the title sponsor for the event. It is a huge event covered worldwide, and Meyers Manx's name is on top of it. That's huge and exciting news. I'm so thrilled to see what's going to happen next and what the company is doing right now. To me, that was a genius move to get your name back out there and to enter 4 different Dune buggies into the event. If you visit Shreddy Life or Shreddy has a YouTube channel, as well as Blake Wilkie 357. So I'm getting a lot of my information from Instagram, as Meyers Manx is posting just a ton of stuff. So you can actually get a lot of this information on the Meyers Manx Instagram page, as well as Blake Wilkie 357, Shreddy.life. All of their Instagrams are just kind of covering a lot of the stuff that they're doing right now. So Meyers Manx built several different cars to run the Baja 1000 this year, and they several of them are built in the way that they were back in 1967, 1968 when Bruce Meyers did it. It's paying tribute to the original swing axle Volkswagen Dune buggies that have competed in the Baja 1000 for many years. It's really getting back to its roots. The other big surprise is there is a Manx 2.0 running the Baja 1000. Again, if you catch up, you can catch up with a lot of that stuff on the Meyers Manx Instagram account. And I've just been watching it and rooting them on. And, I suggest if you're, interested in what's going on and off-road racing. And it's really great to see Meyers Manx embracing NORRA and going back to its roots of off-road racing, because that's the spirit of Bruce Meyers. That's what he would want to see for sure. And they're really just honoring his tradition and his vision of what a Dune buggy can do. Other things that are happening, that's the biggest thing, is NORRA. Go to NORRA's Instagram. That's National Off-Road Racing Association. I'm sure they have a YouTube account as well. And again, Blake Wilkie, who is a off-road racer, and he is piloting one of the Manxes, but normally he drives like, it's actually a Volkswagen looking Class 5, I don't know, the really fast ones. The other thing I want to talk about is Meyers Manx did a collaboration with Shreddy. Shreddy is a company that sells both hard parts and clothing for off-road enthusiasts, dirt biking, pre-runner, anything off-road racing or racing in general. They sell gear for, shirts. They did a collaboration with Dixon Flannels. I'm actually wearing it right now. If you can see, it says Shreddy. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it kind of right there. Anyway, so that was a collaboration. I wear Dixon Flannels just, I don't know, because I like them. I'm into motorcycles, and this came in the mail. It is a collaboration between Meyers Manx and Shreddy. I bought an extra large Manx T-shirt. It's soft but sturdy. Let me just hold it up. This is the front side. It just has Meyers Manx Shreddy Mexican 1000 on the front. And then on the back side is kind of a rendition of one of the buggies that they built for this year's event. So that's the back side. Again, the artwork is, I already forgot his name, but the artwork is awesome. It's kind of a realistic, cartoony, exaggerated version. It's a sweet logo. It's Dune Buggy. Brian Kessling, who you can also find on Instagram, who is a illustrator that did the artwork for it, and it turned out super awesome. It comes in brown or black. I got the black one. Okay, it's an extra large, and it fits pretty much like an extra large. Like an extra large is supposed to fit, in my opinion. This can be purchased. I feel like the black one was on the Shreddy website, and the brown one is on the Meyers Manx website. I don't know if you can get either or at either place, but when I went to look for it when it came out, I went to the Shreddy website to get the black one, just because I thought I liked the black one better. So there it is. that is the latest and greatest. I have other big plans. I'm working towards saving up to buy a Meyers Manx body. I have found a chassis and a pan, and then I talked to one of my buddies he's a millwright, so he's a fabricator, and he can pretty much do anything with metal, about cutting it down 14.25 inches to create a new Meyers Manx dune buggy from the ground up. That I'm hoping, it's gonna take a while, I can tell, just the amount of parts I need to accumulate and just the funding needed to buy a body. But I think it's gonna be probably a year-long journey. What's funny is a lot of the builders who built dune buggies for NORRA from Meyers Manx did it really, really fast. And they're all seemed like very experienced Volkswagen dune buggy builders. Some of them in just a few months, which was really crazy to see. One guy in particular, on Instagram, he is JK Classic Buggies, and he built his super fast, and he's down there. It's a blue buggy. You can see it right there. Just get on Instagram and type in Meyers Manx, and just a lot of cool content will come up that you can follow along and see what's out there, as well as just going to the website to see all the parts that are available, the remastered body that you can now buy. And I feel like this is kind of the beginning of a lot more options and parts. Another thing I want to talk about really quickly is a video I found. It's on YouTube, and the channel is King Rose Archives. I'm gonna put a link down below. It's just Meyers Manx Special Edition 2019. If you search for that, it is a really well done documentary that goes through kind of Bruce's whole life and the story of the Meyers Manx, and it is really well done. It seems like it wasn't made in 2019, it seems older than that. I learned quite a few different things just about Bruce's story, the wreck that happened while doing the Baja 1000 in a Toad that injured him severely, just everything, just kind of like start to finish of how the dune buggy was created. And it just had all this great archival footage of Bruce as a young man growing up through the years and his influences, that all these different things from the fiberglass sailboat building to growing up in Los Angeles on the beach to spending time in Tahiti, being influenced by that really simple and really pure kind of lifestyle, to all of the kind of racers that his dad knew. It's all these different things combined, as well as he had a background in art, which I didn't know. And I'm still reading this book, this Call to Baja. It's not that long, all 75 pages, 76 pages of it. But this really gets into detail about Bruce and exploring Baja before the race even began. And that's why that's one of the reasons I think all of the off-road racing community really owe Bruce a lot of credit for his vision and what he did back in the 60s, and how everything kind of has grown from that. Again, you can buy Call to Baja and Birth of a Smile on the Meyers Manx website, I'm pretty sure. You can Google it, you can find it on the internet. Yeah, so a lot of stuff going on. I wanted to throw out a date in July, so I'm looking forward to this. I'm going to attend, I believe it's July 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th, the Meyers Manx Club. It's at Big Bear in Southern California. Again, if you go to the Meyers Manx Club website, they'll have more information there. If you have a dune buggy, I think it's gonna be a great event. I've never been to it. I've only attended the Pismo Beach event, but I'm planning on attending that event. I don't plan on bringing my dune buggy to that. I plan on just kind of focusing on looking at other people's buggies and the event itself. I think it'll be easier to do that without the, kind of the issues I had with the trailer and everything else. My goal is to kind of cover the event and talk to people. Oh, that's another thing. Instagram account that I think you should check out. It's called Safari Special, an archivist project documenting and celebrating the first 10 years of desert racing and SoCal Mex culture from 67 to 77. The 69 orange and black buggy that I saw at Pismo, that was built as part of this project that is commemorating, 1967 through 1977 desert racing in Southern California and Mexico. They were there. Follow their Instagram. They've got great stuff too. They've got great footage. Safari Special on Instagram has a bunch of great information and content and pictures, and they're competing or participating in the Baja 1000 as well. They are driving that car along with several other Meyers Manx. A lot going on in the Dune Buggy world. Like, comment, subscribe, all those things to hear more. Again, I encourage you to get on the Shreddy website, the Shreddy YouTube, Shreddy Life Instagram, the Meyers Manx Instagram for a ton of great stuff. The Safari Special Instagram. There's just tons of stuff being made about dune buggies right now. It's a very exciting time. So again, stay tuned for future announcements and events that I'm participating in. I have a plan to take my buggy up to Lake Tahoe and go around the entire lake and just kind of document the adventure itself. Not that that's an adventure compared to the Baja 1000, but it's as adventurous as I'm gonna get today, this year. And then hopefully, maybe by next year, I'll have built my own brand new, ground up, true, official Meyers Manx dune buggy, because that's really what I'm into, or that's really my goal, is to have my own new running and driving, somewhat off-road capable Meyers Manx dune buggy. So thanks for coming, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.